So this is one of the images that I've opened that you're going to open as well of Claire Rollet's work. I'm going to show you several techniques that you can use when you work on your work, but you're going to practice on one of hers first. It'll get you used to how she draws, and it'll get you used to how her effects are as well. So this is one of the images, and I'm going to go to Photoshop, and I've got it on a layer. You can see it's on the layer there, and I need to make another layer. So I'm going to go down to this tool, which is next to the trash can, which is the create new layer, and I want to add one of those. Now I'm going to take away some of these aerials just to show you how you can tidy up your images. So I'm going to fill the background, this layer, in this colour, and I'm going to take some of it away. So I'll show you how that works. I need to make sure this layer is underneath that layer first. So to do that, you double click here and you unlock it. All you have to do is double click and it goes OK, and then you can move them down. So I've got the blank layer underneath and I've got Claire's work on top. Make sure you're on this layer, and I need you to go to the colour picker tool and pick the colour of the sky, and you can see how it's here on the little palette, and then you go to edit, fill, and you make sure it says foreground colour, because that's what this is here. That's foreground colour, and go OK. Alright, now onto the Claire layer, or this could be your layer if you're working on your own work later on. I need you to go down to this tool on the layers palette, which looks like a camera. I want you to press that and you'll create what's called a mask. Now a mask allows you to erase and put back without it being permanent. If I go in and try and fill with the paintbrush and I make a mistake, I've got to start again. I've got to use the eraser, I've got to go backwards. It's just, and it's permanent. Once you've saved it, you can't edit anything. But if you make masks, it does exactly the same. It's a paintbrush with an eraser, but it allows you to continuously edit things. And it's the professional Adobe way of doing things, so we're going to try and make you do it that way. So I've used the picker tool to get the colour, and I've filled this background, as you can see, in that colour. And you have to make sure that your mask is selected. This is the mask. Go to the brush tool, and on the bottom it has to be black and white. If yours isn't black and white, press that tiny little icon there, and black will erase. Can you see the little arrows that swap? Black will erase and white puts back. Let me show you what I mean by that. I'm going to make sure my brush is a little bit bigger because it's tiny at the moment. Go to the brush, go to brush size, and I'm going to make it bigger, and I'm going to erase that aerial. Now I can get closer in by using my magnifying tool. I want to get close to the aerial, but go back to the brush. Black erases, white puts back. You can make the brush bigger and smaller by pressing square brackets on your keyboard. See how I can go really close in? I can get rid of that one as well. So if I want you to do a straight line, I can press shift and it will go straight for me. And if I press the space bar, it will move the image around. See that hand come up? That's because I pressed the space bar. So that's how you tidy up your own image.